Happy Shanty-a-Day number 179. I'm Sky.
I'm Sagan.
And we're siblings.
And we sing sea shanties and sea shanty adjacent music.
And it's Friday.
It is Friday.
Hey, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
It's Friday.
We've got a nice happy folk song about a dude who puts his trust in the wrong lady and spends 7 years in a penal colony.
So
so the history behind it, so it's called the Black Velvet Band, and so actually, so it's a folk song. No one's exactly sure where it comes from.
like much folk music.
Like much folk music. It's been collected from sources in Ireland, Australia, England, Canada, and the United States. Yeah, on Wikipedia it says versions of the song has been collected from like 7 places in England, 4 different places in Ireland, Western Australia, Queensland, and New South Wales in Australia, from Ontario, Canada, and from Maine in the United States.
Hey, why not?
So it's just from all over. But it specifically mentions Van Diemen's Land, and that's somewhere we've mentioned a couple of times before. Was a penal colony in Australia, specifically in Tasmania. That was oh my gosh, where's the notes? Was found by the Dutch explorer Abel Tasman, who the original name Tasmania would come from, but then he named it.
It was found.
Found again. Sorry. I was trying to put like the air quotes around saying
Yeah.
but was named in honor of
Author. How's it going? Hey,
it's pretty good.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Was named in honor of Anthony Van Diemen, who was the Governor General of the Dutch East Indies.
India.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, East Indies. Okay.
East Indies. Who was the person who sent Tasman off in the first place to go find stuff?
To find stuff. Mm-hmm.
So Van Diemen's Land was didn't get the name changed to Tasmania until 1856. But so this one has it's 2 stanzas and then a chorus. Then the chorus everybody sings along with.
Lyrics
are down below. And that's Demon is DIEMEN. It is not DEMON. Although that's is it homonym, where something sounds like something else? The homonym of Van Diemen's Land to Demon's Land as a demon was one of the deciding factors in the people living there being like, we'd like to change the name of this place. You got to blow the pitch for me again because I've completely lost it now.
Nope. I hit the wrong one. There.
Are you sure that's it?
I don't know.
We've been sort of fighting with the key in this one all day. Her eyes they shone. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yep. Her eyes. So the chorus goes like this. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair, it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
Easy enough.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, there is one other reference. So there's a line that says "bad cess to the Black Velvet Band." So in Irish slang, bad cess to something generally means bad luck to. That's something. I wasn't able to find out why exactly that is. It might be a shortening of bad success, or might be something from the native language.
Irish word or something.
But yeah.
There, yeah.
So that's what that
Gaelic
line
word,
means.
yep.
Because when I first heard this song ever so many years ago, I was like, huh? What? So yeah. So there's a explanation of why that is the way it is. But yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready?
Can you play the pitch for me again?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Why can't I hold on to this? There we go. In a neat little town they call Belfast, apprenticed to trade I was bound. Oh, many an hour's sweet happiness have I spent in that neat little town. But a sad misfortune came over me, which caused me to stray from the land. Far away from my friends and relations, betrayed by the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair, it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Oh, I took a stroll down Broadway, oh, meaning not long for to stay. When who should I meet but this pretty fair maid, come a-traipsing along the highway. She was both fair and handsome, her neck it was just like a swan's, and her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair, it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. So I took a stroll with this pretty fair maid, and a gentleman passing us by. Oh, I knew that she meant the undoing of him, from the look in her roguish black eye. A gold watch she took from his pocket, and slipped it right into my hand. And the very first thing that I said was, "Bad cess to the black velvet band." Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair, it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. 7 long years penal servitude I spent down in Van Diemen's Land, far away from my friends and relations, betrayed by the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair, it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair, it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. There you go. You gotta watch out.
Yep, gotta watch
out for those Irish girls.
Apparently. Yeah. Well, there you go. There's your song for a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll link some great recordings. There's lots of great recordings of this one. But we'll link those below as well. And
did I say what year this dated back to?
You said it couldn't be. They weren't really sure where it was found.
The oldest publishing date of it was sometime between 1796 and 1853. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So, an old song about look out for Irish girls, apparently. Link is also below for the Glasgow Shanty Festival. Speaking of the British Isles and things there. Not Ireland. It's Scotland. But speaking of the British Isles, though,
Can't believe.
Yeah, some cool stuff and free. But you do have to register on Eventbrite, so make sure you do that if you want to check that out. And yeah,
that's all I got.
All right, be safe. We love you, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye.